Hello, and welcome to the Inner Slim Diet Plan, which is all about how to get into shape without giving up the foods that you love. And we've been talking for the past 6 days about developing your inner vision, which is your ability to create a vision of your best possible future and a plan to move into it. And on this seventh day, we're going to be talking about bringing that inner vision into life and enjoying the power of synergy. Synergy, of course, means working together, and so this is where we bring other people into the equation. And I want to ask Jen here, the co-creator of this plan, I want to ask you that people, of course, can often get in your way when you're, especially if you're trying to change your life in any way, can't they? And I'd like you to please explain the main way in which you think people might get in your way and the solution that we've come up with, a simple solution for getting people on your side and actually enjoying this power of synergy.
Well, we've talked so far, all the other 6 days have all been about you and you doing your bit. And as Chris said, especially with eating, nothing makes more of a difference probably than the people who surround you, because it's a spontaneous social event in most people's lives, and there is a tendency to kind of go with the flow, and often that flow can be very bad for you because you want to get slimmer and everyone else around you may not share. If they share your vision, then it's probably maybe a bit easier. But
in fact, if you live in America or England or Australia, the chances are that most people around you are themselves not in the best of shape, and so therefore you are definitely going to be always battling in a way.
Certainly that's what the figures tell us, and from our travels around, we would tend to concur with that. That's true. So what we're going to talk about today is bringing new energy into your life, specifically to support you in your vision. And we are going to talk about the synergy of an accountability partner, which will not only help you stay on track, but if you get together with someone and together you learn the system, teach each other. There's nothing like teaching to clarify things in your own mind.
And in fact, because it's like expressing it, isn't it? This is how you do. But I would say, of course, accountability partner does sound very frightening and unpleasant. And so you could call this anything you want. I mean, you could call it having a body buddy, or just a sort of a slimming partner. In fact, you can do this. Jenny talked about bringing fresh energy into your life. You can do it with somebody you already know. I tend to do this with Jen. It can work just as well with somebody you don't know very well, or with a friend, or of course with people that you get in touch with on Hangouts.
And you can have more than one person, because I think myself, it can be
helpful.
Really helpful to have somebody who's outside your day-to-day normal life, who hardly even knows you.
Provided you're all pulling together. So this is what we're going to do, is
and
to show you.
And at the same time, you may need somebody who's local in order to exercise together and do stuff.
Well, anyway, today's process, which is a very simple one, is actually it's called the RQA formula. It's just a 3-step process, and we've covered parts of this during the week, but bringing it together and actually doing it with somebody else will show you how it's applied to us. I'm going to be what you would do normally is you would take it in turns. You would have one person talking for about 10 minutes, including a discussion, and then the other person talks for about 10 minutes, including a discussion. It's kind of like a kind of co-coaching, but you don't need to do this with someone with special expertise. All you need to do is to be playing the same game. And so this game is, we're assuming that the two of you have got some idea of the previous 6 steps in working with your inner vision. And so if Jen was doing it with me, and she was my accountability partner or body buddy, which she is, each week on a Sunday, actually, is a useful day for us to do it, we come together, and I would express my results for the past week. I mean, the results really are that I want to, at my age, which is 64, I want to feel as fit as I can while still enjoying the foods, drinking alcohol, and basically not going to the gym. And so the way I'm doing that is practicing this process myself. And the results that I've had this past week are pretty good, except that I have periods when I don't sleep very well. I tend to go to sleep very easily, then wake up in the early hours of the morning. And because I'm quite excited about a few things at the moment, I don't tend to start thinking about them. And then the next day, I don't feel as fresh and bright as I'd like to. And of course, I look at how I might apply this process. So basically, I'm reporting to Jen here, a rather long-winded way, that I'm very, very pleased with the results in most of my life. I'm feeling a lot of energy flowing through me. I particularly like our process number 5, lightening up, where you really start to act as if you were full of energy. You've suggested, Jen, haven't you, various things. What did you suggest I might do, 1 or 2 angles for helping with this occasional sleeping problem?
I suggested you may listen to some meditation type audios on releasing things from your life, thoughts mainly.
Can be useful.
And I think I also suggested meditation where you block your thoughts, you just let them go, you don't carry on
whack of
thinking.
Thoughts you suggested, didn't you?
This is what I heard recently, where it was on Bodify, and it's a little app you can get which has meditations for all hours of the day and night.
So I've reported the results I got, and this where now that we've moved into the question period, where I could ask you for your angles, which you've just given 3 of, and moving quickly on though, because this could be
very important to have a time limit on these.
Yes, so that you keep it within 10. So now we come to the A part: results, questions, action for this coming week, which is going to be what I intend to do with my plan and so on. And basically, you, Jenny, yesterday gave me a really good idea, and this is how people do bring fresh energies into your life, because the problem that I've actually been hitting that's affected my results is it's been very wet and rainy and cold here in Amsterdam, where we're staying for a month or so. And although we've had occasional bits of sun, it's been so cold.
May, after all.
Yeah. But the problem is that we can't. We like to, both of us. We like to walk, and that's our main way of getting exercise each day. It's been very cold. We went actually to a mall, and we went to a top floor, sort of about 5 flights.
Yeah,
up.
the Blue Cafe, in downtown
Lovely
Amsterdam. Place. Great views, 360-degree views of Amsterdam.
Gorgeous place. And Jen said, "Okay, let's walk upstairs." Now look, this does not sound fun. Walk upstairs. But I can promise you, if you actually start to walk upstairs when they're there, as we said the other day, Jeff Bezos of Amazon does in his own buildings, he always takes the stairs rather than the lift, you get yourself the equivalent of an expensive machine. And it really, 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 as you start, if you want to feel energy in yourself, then, start to express your energy, start to actually use it.
And sharp expenditures of energy are coming to be recognized as very good for you, because we weren't designed particularly for long marathons in the gym. We were designed to walk, and we were designed to do short, sharp sprints. So running up some stairs can be good, but check,
running after food, or perhaps running away from things, the fight or flight. The point about it is, I do remember times when I have taken the steps and got a lot of energy, and in a mall you can do that. So wherever you live, you can get yourself somewhere where you
There's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. So get out there.
So basically, you can do. I mean, I love. I'm really fond of fast walking, where you actually just try to speed up your walking without necessarily ever breaking into a sweat. But you can really feel that energy starting to flow through you when you do that. So that quickly, that was questions, that was results, questions, and action. I've taken the limelight on it because we decided there wasn't time to do both people. But normally the poor old accountability partner here would now do her thing, We're suggesting that if you learn the first 6 steps, which is very, very, very easy to learn, and we're going to be teaching them again, and in fact offering them the book, but if you learn the first 6 steps, the 7th crucial step, the secret sauce, the really, really powerful step, is to start to discuss these in the way we just suggested with a pal. We're moving this channel probably from TwitterFit over to Inner Slimmers, that's Google+, Inner Slimmers page, with the Inner Slim YouTube URL and our website, innerslimmer.com. But I'm sorry to say all that, but we're doing that next week, so we're starting afresh, and we're going to try and do very concise versions and run you through this whole thing. And you can help, and we'll get feedback hopefully from you for our forthcoming book, The Inner Slim Diet Plan. And in the meantime, can we suggest that you you might want to check out a quiz we put up on the mothership site that runs all this stuff, which is innervision.com. I mean, we've been talking about Innervision. We are Innervision. We are Innervision Media, and we basically are publishers. And our main site is Innervision, one word, .com. If you go there and you go to innervision.com/go/quiz, well, you know, okay. If you want to, innervision.com/go/quiz, you can take our quiz. In fact, if I go to this handy little screen share here, and I can show you here, start screen share, and now you will see there is the front page of the quiz, which is based on Professor Wiseman's work.
It's a great quiz. I recommend it to you, Innervision.
So Jen, we're going to wrap up. Do you have other thoughts on this question of what we've been talking about with the synergy?
No, I don't have any more, but I would say that find a pal, get moving.
Buddy.
Yep. Get sharing. And share your intention with the world, with anyone who will listen.
Yeah, it's the most important thing you do. Once you've got your plan, express it, tweet it, basically ignite it, bring it to life. Start to live it by inviting the world in. Get the world on your side.
Share your vision, share your dreams, share your intentions. Thanks. Have a good week.
Bye.